Welcome to the W.T. Clarke High School and East Meadow High School 2021 National Art Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Hi, I'm Brian O'Neill, an art teacher at East Meadow High School and the National Art Honor Society advisor. The National Art Honor Society is designed specifically for high school students in grades 9 through 12. In 1978, the National Art Education Association began the National Art Honor Society program to inspire and recognize students who have shown an outstanding ability and interest in art. The NAHS strives to aid members in attaining the highest standards in art scholarship, character, and service by bringing art education to the attention of the school and community. Students in the Art Honor Society have been selected because of their dedication to the arts as well as their overall academic achievement. I would like to thank the Board of Education and Central Administration for their support of the arts. I would also like to thank the high school art faculty for all of their hard work and for inspiring our students into becoming the amazing artists they are today. I would also like to thank the administration at East Meadow High School and the administration at W.T. Clarke High School for all they do for our students. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jane Pulowski. I'm one of the art teachers at W.T. Clarke High School, and I've had the privilege of being the Art Honor Society advisor for the last 21 years. The Art Honor Society is a place for talented young students to come together, share their passions in the visual arts. Obviously, this past year has been a challenge for everyone, but being able to participate in creating something visual, something personal, is one way that's helped us all cope with this unprecedented year. We've not been able to create as many collaborative projects this year, but we are proud to have completed a poster that spreads color and joy throughout our community. What is art's place in our life? How is something that's been a part of humanity since the beginning still so relevant today? Well, I could go on a long time about this, but I just want to bring up a few things, like creativity. It's an elusive word. It doesn't just mean being able to create a drawing or something. It's also one of the top skills that can make an employee stand out. It's a way of thinking outside the box. Collaboration. Again, we work in a collaborative world, much harder on a virtual world to do so, but even then, students were able to get together virtually and collaborate and do some beautiful work together, hear the opinions of each other, and work toward creating something better by doing it with others. Confidence. We all have different strengths and we all have different skills. Through the arts, many students gain a sense of pride and they find themselves. And it's a journey that they can have throughout their life to increase their confidence, to push themselves to do more, to create more, to take some risks. Sometimes it means getting outside our comfort zone and seeing what we can get and how we can solve our problems visually. Increasing cultural awareness and empathy, ever so important in this more and more multicultural world that we live in, to understand that everybody brings something to the table. Everybody should be able to express themselves, share their backgrounds, and increase the diversity in the classroom is a beautiful thing when everyone works together, which is what they do. And not to mention critical thinking. There's so much that goes into creating art. The students involved work with observation, reasoning, problem solving, and they do all this in their own art making, as well as analyzing other work. So from a societal standpoint, the arts give us what's necessary in the 21st century, but even more fundamental, the arts give us our humanity. And with that, I really would like to congratulate all of the wonderfully talented students that have been part of the Art Honor Society at W.T. Clarke High School and East Meadow High School. They're very creative individuals, they're wonderful people, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all their work. Long Island's Best. Both high schools participated in the Heckscher Museum of Art's jury competition, Long Island's Best. The students participated in a virtual field trip to the museum, viewing the current exhibition, and explored how looking at someone else's art can influence their own. The following images are submission for consideration in the exhibition along with their inspiration. Madison Amini, Clarke High School. Adriana Barbieri, East Meadow High School. Umahani Budwala, W.T. Clarke High School. Alexis Chang, W.T. Clarke High School. Matthew Chavez, W.T. Clarke High School. Danielle Diaz, East Meadow High School. Elvia Gonzalez, East Meadow High School. Daniel Jacob, East Meadow High School. Shannon Marsalis, East Meadow High School. Brianna McMonagle, W.T. Clarke High School. Matthew Vo, W.T. Clarke High School.
Hi, I'm Shannon Marsalite, and I'm the president of National Art Honor Society for East Meadow High School. I wanted to say a few words about what NAHS means to me. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a very creative person. I always tried to incorporate that creativity wherever I went, including my schoolwork. People would love seeing the little doodles I made on my homework, and I love to make them, so I kept doing it. However, I realized that as you grow up, people stop asking for that creativity. They deem it trivial or childish, and they push you to focus on things that really matter. That's why I think that NAHS is so important. It allows kids to have that creative outlet that they wouldn't have otherwise. By having a place where people are told that their creativity does matter, it allows them to carry that mindset into adulthood. Without a place like NAHS to kindle that creativity, the world would be a dull, lifeless place. I hope that my art will continue to make people happy just as it did when I was a little kid, and I only have NAHS to thank for that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Alexis Chang, and I'm the president of Art Honor Society here at W.T. Clarke High School. I've been a member of the club since my sophomore year, and I've loved every second of it. Art has always been an escape for me and has provided me the safe space to be myself. It has given me the release that I've needed throughout the years, especially during times like these. Everyone has their own methods of coping, and in that aspect, art has been my best friend. Recently, I found I haven't had the time to truly sit down and enjoy the beauties of art. I feel I'm failing to recognize how much it means to me. That's why I love Art Honor Society. Art Honor Society is a constant reminder of how much I love art and how important it is to keep it in my life. It has given me the opportunity to work with people who are just as imaginative and creative with their ideas as I am. It's provided me a safe space to be creative with my ideas without the judgment of the outside world. I've been given this amazing opportunity to work with such great people and be a part of this club, and for that I am extremely thankful.
Congratulations to the 10th grade inductees. Jessica Chen, Jia Yi Chen, Yuki Cheng, Cameron Frade, Daniel Jacob, Giselle Mustafich, Zihan Sun.
Now I would like to present the 10th grade W.T. Clarke High School inductees. Hannah Arias, Umahani Butwala, Matthew Chavez, Sahej Shabra, Lindsay Chun, Molly Grassini, Cherry Kim, Michael Rodazzo, Matthew Vo, and Cher Wortman. Thank you and congratulations to all 10th grade inductees.
And now I would like to congratulate the 11th grade East Meadow High School members. Brianne Banghart, Adriana Barbieri, Samantha Goldstein, Vishali Jha, Levine Carr, Sheila Lorenzen, Brandonson Peterson, Catherine Ramirez, Anjali Ramsaru, Jordan Salgado, Emily Soto, Cassandra Stump, Agnes Sunny.
Hi, I'm Madison Amini, and I would like to congratulate our 11th grade inductees from WT Clarke High School. Madison Amini, Emmanuel Colazzo, Julia Cronin, Lauren Jenna, Brianna McMonigal, Olivia Naziri, Brooke Noonan, and Ella Noonan.
And now to congratulate our 12th grade inductees. Matthew Bonventre, Mia Daakili, Saliha Demir, Danielle Diaz, Scarlett Espinoza, Valerie German, Alvia Gonzalez, Marissa Ignatel, Caroline Encina, Mayel Jean-Pierre, Shannon Marcellet, Alexandra Medina, Vanessa Rodriguez, Tyler Sugram, Megan Weiss, and Ansa Zubair.
I'm Emma Brown. I'm the secretary for the W.T. Clarke Art Honor Society, and these are our 12th grade inductees. New inductee Cosette Bedoya, Emma Brown, the secretary, Alexis Chang, the president, Emily Flores, Stephanie Fratiani, Makoa Martin, Jade Maderno, Isabella Petz, Alyssa Rodriguez, and Annie Roller.
And now for the National Art Honor Society pledge.
I will in my life,
to the best of my ability,
through my talents in art,
help create
a more beautiful world,
for myself,
for humankind,
and for all living things.